We've talked a lot
Yeah.
about strategy execution. What do you think is the next big thing for strategy execution or the key trends going forward? We talked about AI, so obviously AI is going to
Yeah.
play a role there.
AI is kind of the catalyst and the solver at the same time of something that we all talk about. Like, change is happening faster. I mean, literally, we can't keep up anymore. I feel like I can't keep up with everything that's not only happening in Gen AI and the way you can use it, but just in general, in the business world, in the science world, etc. If you're living, imagine you're kind of a CEO or strategist living in this new business world, changing faster than ever. Your main capability becomes flexibility, adaptability. Like, you have to, I mean, again, there's all kinds of businesses. Some don't change that fast, and some change extremely fast, and everywhere in between. How do you create systems, organizations, mindsets? I mean, systems of metrics, functions that are managed in such a way that the organization becomes as adaptable as its business requires. And for most organizations today, that means more adaptable, more options open for what may happen in the future. So in my mind, then strategy execution starts to become a little bit of that engine, or rather kind of that designer of how the engine becomes more adaptable. How knowing how the entire organization functions, being in the best possible position, understanding how everything connects, how everything kind of is dependent on each other. That function is also at the same time probably the best designer, together with the most senior executives, to think about how to make the organization more adaptable. So we can increase speed, we can increase, I don't know, faster feedback from the market, faster learning from competitors, faster iterations of product, all of those things in a coherent way. Again, I think that is kind of the next frontier, and it's like coming up at such a speed. I mean, I truly am looking forward, to kind of continuing to learn how to do that more, like building this adaptable engine.
Absolutely. I'm hoping, as I said, that strategy execution and that function that is responsible for developing that muscle becomes, a mission critical function and discipline. It's almost like a leg on the stool, right? The same way that you
Right.
have finance within an organization, that it will be just as normal to have that strategy execution function that is figuring out how things should work for your organization in terms of value realization and maximization.